Hi, it's Erin. I'm here for a weekly plan with me for the week of January 30th, January 30th. I have my coffee. I have all my supplies over there. I have my computer over here. And we're going to get into my Hobonichi cousin, and then we'll get into the day free. So with my Hobonichi cousin, first thing is my monthly. So this is up to date. Now I did use up the pen and ink combination that I was using here, which was the Kaveco Student 1970 Soul with Ferris Wheel Press Stroke of Midnight. So I am going to do the next day with, I'll use my Pilot Firmo. Actually, no, I want to use my Pelican M400. So yesterday was my son's birthday party. We'll keep it short and sweet. Okay, so that is all set. Sorry for the bumps. All right, so the next we have my weekly, and I was able to go to Lush just as I thought. Oh gosh, yeah, that was Wednesday. I was very tired. I'm gonna do 2 stickers on Wednesday. Friday, I did some grocery shopping. Let's see. Did lots of work this week. And then had my son's birthday party. And yep. I think I meant to pull this off to put this right here for last week. Okay. So I'm doing better with using my stickers as I had wanted to. I'll add in this information when I'm not recording with my phone. All right, so my weekly is all up to date. A little crease that drives me crazy. There we go. All right, so then moving on to, let's look at my inks. So this week I made some fairly big progress with working through some inks. So my the Pilot Elite, perhaps knockoff, not sure. I used that, or yesterday I realized that that was dried up. I used up the Kaveco Student yesterday and the Pilot Decimo the day before. And I have been thoroughly enjoying using the Pilot Firmo. So then looking at right here. So I used the TWSBI Diamond 580 with Birmingham Pen Company, Pennsylvania Fieldstone. Monday we had some inclement weather. It was actually a little bit snowier than I anticipated, so my commute home was not the best, but you know, we made it through. I went Tuesday night with the wedding core crew. We went to the venue and we had dinner there. We were supposed to do groomsmen and groom fitting, but that appointment got canceled, so we just did dinner, and that was fine. And then I went back to my friend's house. We finished a puzzle, and I got home much later than I thought I did, or thought I would. Wednesday I spent cleaning and kind of preparing for my mom's arrival. Thursday was a busy day. I kind of was one of those days at work that I had to drive from different sites and observe students at their current school, and so I was kind of all over the place on Thursday, as well as I was getting observed by my supervisor for my evaluation, and just, it was a day. Friday, I was doing a lot of preparation for my son's party, and things like putting together the grocery list, making the cake, the cupcakes, the house cleaning, all the things, prepping for the party, as well as my mom was here, so enjoying that time. And then yesterday was my son's birthday party, and it was a success. It was stressful. I planned it for a little bit too long than what it should have been. But I think the kids relatively had a good time, and then we all, the four of us, my husband, my mom, my son, and I went out for a really nice dinner before coming home and crashing. And when I say crash, I really mean crash. We were tired. All right, so that is my Hobonichi cousin. Let me open this up. I do actually really like having the same ink on both pages. I do really like how that looks as opposed to that. So I'm gonna keep that up. We'll see. And I still really love this ink. Can't get enough of it. Really love it. So yeah. Oh, sorry, before I move on, let me set up the next week in here. So I am going to use the, speaking of, TWSBI Diamond 580 in Pennsylvania Fieldstone. Let me just move something so I know I have room, and let me get this set up. So I write the pen and the ink combination, and that way when I'm looking back I can reflect on how different inks write with different pens with different inks, vice versa. I'm going to be changing some things with how I eat in response to how I've been feeling. So this data is going to be really important. So my son is very excited because he has been saving up for a gaming PC. And so anytime someone has asked him what he wanted for Christmas, what he wanted for his birthday, he has said cash or gift cards so that he can put that towards this gaming PC. So yesterday was kind of the culmination of that. He's can see it right in front of him. He's very excited. So now we're confirming that the one he's picked out meets the needs that he has identified, and then we're going to figure out what the gap is so that we can determine what the parental contribution is. We refrained from getting him a gift until all of this So our gift will be the getting him to that item. Okay, so now I'm pulling out my Hobonichi Day Free. All right, so let's update the monthly, and I'm going to reference my calendar over here, and I'm going to use my Pilot Firmo with Birmingham Pen Company Burnt Walnut. So my mom's flying out in the morning, so I'm dropping her off at the shuttle service. I have a 9 o'clock IEP. And I have therapy at 5. Great, so nothing's being added there. 8 o'clock referral. There's a potential 9:30 team meeting. It's on hold, just waiting for it to get confirmed. The CIA and my 1:30 post-observation meeting. Now moving on to February. I guess I could zoom you in a little bit. Look at that. So February 1st, I have a half-day professional development. So it's an early release, which is lovely. 6:30 a.m. consult. I have, what time is that? 8 o'clock tour. Oh, and sorry, I didn't actually say it, but the 31st is my son's actual birthday, so we're going to Hibachi for dinner. I made a reservation for that. We realized this year is one of those kind of magical years where 11 years ago yesterday, I had my baby shower. We had his party at 11 yesterday, so there's that little, so 11 years ago, 11 o'clock. And then 11 years ago, Tuesday, is when I gave birth to him. He was over 6 weeks early. That was quite a surprise. So this is that year where kind of all the timing lines up, and poor kid has to hear the story over and over again, which is, yeah, that'll be fun for him. I'm supposed to meet with my dissertation chair at 4 o'clock on Wednesday. I actually might push that a week just because I didn't get through as many articles as I had hoped to, but I will hopefully determine that by the end of the day today. I have a 9:30 admin meeting. Oh, no, sorry, 8:30. And then I have a 9:30 team meeting. And an 11 o'clock tour. I have a 7:45 program planning, 9 o'clock tour, and then I have a running convention on Saturday. And then it will be pay it forward on the weekend. Okay. So my weekly is up to date. Now let's look at my monthly. So my son's planning is all done. My son, here's my habit tracker. Now I'm getting a little light in my honeybee ink, so I think the Moonman A1 is going to make it just to the end of the month. I think I can get that one more day out of it. And then here is my weekly from last week. Let's see, I'm just looking through if there's anything I can update. Oh, Thursday, I read articles. Yep. I haven't gotten a chance to work on my progress reports. And I added a couple things, crossed out what was done. Here's how my week played out. I was able to get multiple pages or multiple days on a page, which is always fun. I'm working on this right now. And I updated my calendar. And I'm working on my weekly setup right now. Great. Get that up to date. Okay, so now let's tackle this weekly setup. Oh, what a nice day. I like days with not too many meetings. And it's our tradition to do hibachi on my son's birthday. Last year, I think his birthday was on a Monday, and we went to the hibachi place thinking, oh, it's a Monday, it's not going to be busy. And it was a 45-minute wait. So we went to a different place that, wasn't what we wanted. So this year I actually made a reservation. So we should be all set for that. Here we go. Thursday. Writing my task list. Okay, and we have one more thing. 11 o'clock, we have a tour. My Friday meeting is meeting with the elementary team to see which of their elementary students are ready to come up to my middle school program for next year. We're hoping this convention that we're going to make it a nice family day in the city, go out to eat, but then also my husband needs to get assessed for his gait so he can figure out what the right kind of shoe is for him, because he keeps popping his toe through his shoes, which is an interesting wear pattern. Okay, so that is my weekly setup. One thing that I will share, just because I've been sharing little projects and how I set them up, is we have IncoWrimo coming up. You know, I might have actually shared this last week, but I have my addresses planned out for IncoWrimo. And yeah, I let one of my students use my fountain pens, and he wanted to, I think it was, yes, the pattern on, can't see it on the sticker, he wrote right there. So now I get that as a memory, and I really enjoy it. All right, let me put my little page flag there. So that is my weekly planning, and I actually went nice and quick, which I appreciate because I want to get back to spending time with my family. So happy Sunday. I hope everyone has a wonderfully productive week. And I've got some content planned for this week, including a currently inked as well as a February setup. And yeah, so hopefully you check out my other videos. If you like this, please comment, please subscribe. I am getting very close to 500, yay. And thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.